Hi, it's Hannah from Better Not Stop, and today I'm talking about how can you create an ethical business, or how do you create one? It's a question I get asked a lot, so I'm going to give a couple of ideas and top tips, I guess, on how to put those foundations within your company. So one of the things we do as a business is we help businesses become B Corp, but even if you don't want to become a B Corp, it's based on 5 pillars within your business, which actually are really good pillars to look at in how you can create an ethical company. So I'm going to go through those pillars now and give you an examples of how you can be more ethical in each of these areas to create the foundations of an ethical business. So before I go into that, to be an ethical business, your business has not just got to be a good business idea, as in a business idea that will make money, it's got to be useful too. And when I talk about being useful, I talk about, will this business, whether it's a product-based business or service-based business, create a positive impact on people or the planet? If your business idea does not have a goal or a positive impact with the work that you're doing, then the question is, should you be building that business, and is that really an ethical business? So firstly, do you have the values within the business, the product and service, to be an ethical business? Then you want to look at these 5 pillars that we have in B Corp and in the B Impact Assessment. Governance, how are you running your company? So are you making sure that the goals of the business is not just profit driven, but you also have social and environmental goals as a business? And are you making sure you're running it not particularly democratically, but you're not running it as just one person making all the rules and all the decisions? Are you making sure you've got an advisory board? Are you making sure that your staff have got a way in which to have their complaints and their thoughts listened to? And are you making sure that when decisions are being made within the business, you're thinking about your stakeholders? Workers, how are you treating your team? Are you making sure you're treating them as humans and not just production line people to do a job? Do you have nice employee benefits? Do you have good training and development for your team? Do your team get paid a living wage? So how are you looking after the people that work in your company? It's really important to be an ethical business to look after the people that work within your company. Community. So if you're going to be an ethical business, you need to think about how do you have a positive impact in the community that you're in. So that's looking at things like charitable giving, positive social impact in regards to the diversity and inclusion within the company, and also using local suppliers. So just thinking from an ethical standpoint, what are you doing to improve the community that your business is in? From an environmental standpoint, it's the question of, what are you doing to have a positive impact on the environment, and what are you doing to reduce your negative impact on the environment? So whether you're a product or service-based business, you are going to have a negative impact on the environment just by existing. So what are you doing to negate that? So an ethical business will always make sure they're measuring what they're doing and they're looking for ways to reduce their negative environmental impact. And lastly, to be an ethical business, you've got to be looking after your customers well. So when you're thinking about your customers, what are you doing to make sure they have the best experience with you? And if they don't, how can they complain? What product guarantees do they have? And are you looking after their data? So when becoming a business owner, and especially an ethical business owner, what are you doing within your company? What product or service are you creating? And lastly, are you surrounding yourself with a community of businesses that totally get that as well? Over on the Better Business Network channel, you'll see we've got lots of videos for impact-driven and ethical businesses, and we also have fostered a community of business owners that are purpose-led so that they can share collaborative ideas and continue to educate themselves on how to be an ethical and sustainable business. But if you're looking for support one-to-one in how someone can help you do that within your company, you don't know where to start, or you want a roadmap, or you want someone to help you implement that, please come over to Better Not Stop. We do impact reviews with businesses where we talk about all those sections that we've just talked about and really help them create sustainable, data-driven metrics and planning within their business to be more ethical. I hope that's been useful, and if you've got any questions for me, just hit me up in the comments. Speak to you soon. I've been Hannah, and I'll see you in the next video.